ktasche here, and this is still broadcasting quite a while. I'm going to be doing these on a regular basis. I actually do them daily. So, uh, broadcast, I want to talk to you about an issue that's, you know, kind of bugged me a little bit, and that is the fact that a lot of people want to blame the top 1% of income earners for their problems. And I'm here to tell you that the top 1%, those that are the multi-billionaires out there, the people like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and people like that, they're not your enemy. Okay? Now, I'm going to be a little bit harsh here, a little bit real with you, because I think a lot of you may need a wake-up call. The top 1% are not your enemy. Okay? Your enemy is your own lack of motivation. Alright? See, the only difference between you and people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and people like that is that they had an idea, they stuck with it, and had the motivation to continue on to reach the goals that they were setting for themselves. See, what happens is, like I said, the top 1% are not your enemy, and you are not the enemy of the top 1%. But politicians like to play the two extremes of the income classes against each other. Okay, they like to play the top 1 to 3% against the middle class and the poor. Okay, so you'll have one side saying to the poor middle class, "Oh, those ultra rich are they're trying to." I mean, and there are some very unethical, sinful, and slightly evil people who make a lot of money. Okay, and there are some who like to manipulate the political system, and that's something that's a totally different topic. But then again, there are a lot of sinful and evil and unethical poor people as well. Okay, so one side will say to the poor, "Oh, they're trying to, these, people that are wealthy, they're just, evil and mean and nasty, and they don't care about people. All they want to do is take your money, and all they love is money," all that kind of stuff. Okay, and then you got the other side telling the ultra rich, well, "Watch out for those poor people. They're trying to take all your money. They want to, they want you to divide your wealth amongst them, and all that kind of nonsense." Okay, and again, those are two, topics for another day. But if you look at it from a very, unbiased point of view, you can see how the political system plays one income class against the other, okay, to try to manipulate the political system either way. So here's the thing: instead of looking at the top 1% as your enemy, as the ones that are causing your problems, learn from them. Okay, study them. Don't just study them. Don't just place judgment on them. Study them. See what they did. Find look for one that you can resonate with. Okay, now I can resonate with people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, even people like Mark Zuckerberg. I can resonate with people like that, and find one and just study what they've done. Learn about them. See where they were before they got to before they became wealthy. See where they started out at, and look at what they did. And you'll find they're exactly the same as you. See, most of them were actually in the same or similar position as you are right now. Again, the only difference is they had an idea, they stuck with it, and they were motivated enough to see it through. So remember, the top 1% of income earners are not your enemy. Okay? Learn from them. Okay? Study them. Model them. Okay? Again, the top 1% are not your enemy. Your enemy is your own lack of motivation. So just, again, stop placing judgment on people because they're wealthy. Don't assume that someone's, an evil person because they have money. Okay? Get that out of your head, because as long as you have that in your head, okay, you're going to stay stuck. So guys, with that, this is ktasche. Thanks for watching today, and I will see you in tomorrow's broadcast. Talk soon.